Living systems. All right, let's take a look. Got a bunch of stuff to look at here. And we begin with the nucleus. Okay, the nucleus directs all cell activities. It contains hereditary material of the cell, which is the DNA found in chromosomes. A close look at the nucleus. Cell theory. Cell theory states that all living things are made up of cells. All life functions are carried out by cells or parts of cells. Cells arise from other cells and never from non-living material. Mitochondria is known as the powerhouse cell. This is where most of the energy generating reactions occur. ATP is produced in the mitochondria using energy stored in food. All right, we have white and red blood cells, and we need to know the difference between these two. Red blood cells transport oxygen to your body's organs and tissues, while white blood cells help your body to fight off infections. Insulin can show up on the praxis. Insulin is a hormone made by the pancreas that helps the body store and use glucose. While with anemia, we just need to know that it's associated with lack of iron. Rods and cones. Rods are responsible for vision at lower light levels, while cones are active at higher light levels, and cones are responsible for all color vision. Okay, tendon, ligament, and cartilage. You can easily get these confused, but we want to know what each of these do. A tendon usually connects muscles to bone, while a ligament is the connective tissue that connects bones to other bones. And cartilage is a resilient and smooth elastic tissue that protects the ends of long bones at the joints. Volt, ohm, and watt. All right, this is another little three terms that we want to be familiar with. Volt is the difference in electrical potential between 2 points on a conducting wire, while ohm is an electrical resistance between 2 points of a conductor, and watt can be used to quantify the rate of energy transfer and is measured in joules per second. Okay, Doppler effect. So first we'll give you the definition and then an example. Doppler effect is the change in frequency of wavelength of a wave for an observer moving relative to its source. Okay, so what does that mean? The example that you see the most often and is probably fairly likely to show up on the praxis is the change in pitch of a siren when it's coming towards you, when it's even with you, and when it's away from you. Those different sounds, that's known as the Doppler effect. Theory of relativity, you don't have to know the details here, but you need to know that theory of relativity is Albert Einstein, and that what we perceive as gravity is in fact the curvature of space and time. If that doesn't make a lot of sense, I wouldn't get too caught up in it. Just remember, theory of relativity is curvature of space and time. All right, final one. Again, another three terms that are often put together in a question and you need to know the difference between these. Amplitude is change over a single period. Pitch is the property of sound that varies with the variation in the frequency of vibration, while wavelength is the distance over which the wave shape repeats.